Oh, so all right. Yeah, and I said, well, I didn't somebody maybe one or two people every once in a while hit something when that pop up comes and and then they boot themselves out and then they have to come back.
That's what I did. I did it
Yeah,
once.
Allie, you did it. That's right. Oh, Allie, now I'm gonna have that song in my head. Should I stay or should I go? Oh my gosh. All right, so on Tough Tangle Tuesday, we like to focus on a tangle that is on the tougher side, and it could be a number of things. It could be just that there's a lot of steps, it just takes a lot of focus. Um, could be that I'm trying to think what else is there besides that, but just that it's hard. So, oh, let's see. Okay, in June. Oh, from British Columbia. Oh, and oh, Allison's from
Wherever that
Bowmanville, Ontario.
I don't know where
Okay.
that is
Um,
because we're close to Ontario if you just go
yeah,
south from where we are, but
yeah, yeah,
Ontario's big.
it is. All right, and okay, new to this group. Oh, and meetup. Okay, all right. Well,
What is
good and well.
new to Zentangle? She doesn't say.
Doesn't say. I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna assume not, but. Oh,
Right.
and so in the chat, so we have virtual snacks. We have a lot of goofing around that goes in the chat. Feel free to just jump right into it. But also, if I will keep a special eyeball because especially on Tough Tango Tuesday, if I need to go back or start over, I am totally happy to do that. I'll go slower. I didn't think I went especially fast, but maybe I did. Yeah, it wasn't, yeah. Anyway, because sometimes we don't find out till like after, well, I'll goof that up. So let's try again. And so I'm happy to start all over again. Oh, Allison's originally from Sault Ste. Marie, right across the river from Michigan for Port Huron, that would be, I think. And well, even though it's on the recording, I'm sure Joe won't mind. I have not heard back, but I did hear, because this morning I sent him a message on Facebook Messenger, and he said that he had a doctor's appointment in the morning and that he would update me afterwards, but he hasn't updated me yet. I'm sure it's not a long appointment, but I was just, as I told him, I was very happy that he was, that he at least was able to respond because that takes that worry off. And then we decided, oh, Allie, and you weren't on. So then we decided that we need to have contact information. Wait, who? Oh, June, I'm going to mute you. I'm like going, whose phone's ringing?
Yeah, not
Okay,
my phone.
there we go. And it took me a minute to see. So yeah, I said we need to have contact information now because when something happens, we just need to know. So, all right. And somebody was cutting grass. Well, Bonita, you are fine because we were yapping as we normally do. But now I'm going to share my screen. So here's how we work as I'm sharing my screen. Well, we talk through the tangle and then demonstrate. And like I said, I'm happy to start over and have many from many starts that I can finish later. I like to have homework. And I'm going to put in the chat links to these step outs. And yeah, I was glad to have heard from because I was, I just thought I was just, because it's been too long and not seeing anything except for that one cryptic post. I was just like, oh. So, all right. So there's link 1, there's link 2. Okay. So this is Yilla. And then I was like, well, we all need to do, wait. And Lavender has left the class. Lavender writes, and Lavender has left the class. Oh my goodness. No, it's all good. It does contain one of the things that you don't like to do, but no, she was saying.
Not much of it.
No, it's definitely not as hard as it looks, but we all have our different nemesis things. So it'll all be good. Deep breaths. It's okay. But you also asked for it when you come to Tough Tangle Tuesday. You should know what you're in for. Just kidding. All right. So this starts off with a curved line in the center of wherever you want it. And then going around, in a circle however many spokes you wish. It's completely up to you. I would, oh yeah, Luna was on earlier. She was on the earlier session. I don't know if she'll pop in tonight or not, but yeah, she was. So that's good. You might want to leave, you make sure to leave some space, because as you can see later, we are bringing things down into the center. So having a bit of space is good, but if not, there's always ways to work with it. All right, so we get an initial round of spokes and then another round coming up, you know, just partway, just shy of your first one. So that second round will be shorter. And I'll say it doesn't matter which direction you want to curve these. I would continue in whatever direction you end up curving them. Like these are all, I'm saying, yeah, curved to the right is the way I'm saying it. And then the secondary ones, you know, I would curve it on the, you know, in that direction, as you can see. All right, then, and if we get stuck on that one, then we're in really deep trouble. Oh, all right, so step 4, pick a spoke, any spoke, and on that secondary one, the smaller one, we're going to do a spiral. And so, and as we do the spiral, we're going to hollow out underneath these sections that we've created. So we're not crossing any lines, no crossing of lines in this one. All right, so, and then, you know, and have the spiral go down, and you'll see that my spiral changes every time I did the, you know, in each box, because I, you know, well, because it does anyway. But then, and then towards the end, I'm like, I'm going to make that darn thing bigger. And just to see, yeah, Tarla says, yeah, no lines were harmed in the drawing of this tangle. That's right. All right. So, and then, yeah, like I said, your spiral going in, then going counterclockwise, or going, or backwards, whichever way you want to think about it. We're going to go back a spoke and start again on the second, or the smaller of the two, and do the same thing, essentially auraing the spiral that you did. I mean, it doesn't have to, because you could go start thicker, go thinner, or, you know, just keep it thick, whatever. But what we want to do is, as you can see, as we're hollow bowing underneath, we're creating that space there in between the two spirals. All right, then starting in that same spoke, in the taller one, we're going to just put a curve line that completes that brings that point, and looks like it's hollow bowing on that first spiral that we did in step 4. Sometimes when I explain it, it sounds worse than it is. All right, so that's getting our spiral done. And I had thought, and if you want to play with this, but I think that there's a magic in the way Theresa has this, because I was thinking, well, why not just start here on the top and then go? I mean, you probably could, but I just seems, as I was thinking through it, I didn't try it myself, that there is just some magic in the placement of the way she has it. All right, now to make those loops, starting in step 7, still working backwards or counterclockwise on the smaller spoke, just a nice curve line coming from the tip down to the center, still hollow bowing under whatever pieces of spiral you come across. And then, well, I'll share this, because you can round that off if you want, and I'll show that in Theresa's example. So we do that for the smaller one, and then for the bigger one. And see here on my step 8, I had this one coming out a little too far, so I didn't have enough room, but it doesn't matter, because I just hollow bowed it and then, you know, brought it in towards the end. The illusion is still there, it doesn't matter. And then continuing that all the way around, and that's it. Play, shade, all of that. So here's Theresa's. Are we going to say something, Mom?
No.
Oh.
I was just going to comment again that your one you play with was perfect.
I liked the one I was like going, oh, by the time I got through all of those, it was a lot better. Because to be completely be completely honest, which I'm usually nothing but anyway, but to share a secret, sometimes when I say I'm playing with it, it's called doing the step out. It's still playing with it.
Yes.
It says liar. liar, pants on fire.
And really, to anybody who has never done step outs, it's so difficult to do the same thing over and over and over and
Let
over.
alone try to make it look
Yeah,
consistent.
and to make it look exactly the same on each one. That's difficult.
Yeah, Allie says,
Heather
"Oh my
does it
gosh, it really
every
is." But do try,
Yeah.
and especially ones like this that have a lot of steps. There was one, I'll have to remember what one it was. I think it was from Zentangle, and I did cheat and copied whatever the original. It might have been Ding Splats. I think it was, because that one has like, I think I kind of, that one doesn't have a step out. I made the step out from the video, so
Mm, yes,
and it
that's
was just like oh, yeah, I needed a consistent base, so that I did, and it was so. But if you look, so one of the things that you could do instead of, so looking, if you can see my mouse down here, she doesn't number hers, you just have to follow the arrows. Instead of just coming from the tip and going on or looping it down, you could extend it and round it, or round it right from whatever that tip is. So if you want to have a little bit more of a rounded look, completely up to you. Because you can always extend things. And it hurts my brain. This one, I don't even. Well, I probably could figure it out. Oh well, if you do it and then you leave a gap, then you could have two spirals. I don't know. It just
mm,
that will take a lot more looking. And if I figure it out, then maybe I'll make a new set of step outs. I don't know. But there's extra fun that you can have if you can think that way. Well, although one. No, because you have to leave gaps here. Because she has this open, and I say leaving gaps meaning not pencil, because I don't even think about penciling anything in and then erasing it later. Heaven forbid, right? That's just me. Other people were, and that's okay. Everybody
you
does their
know
own thing.
what? I'm just looking at it.
Because like
It's
here,
only it's just the one spiral that she has aura'd the line.
that's what I was thinking.
The
Except
only
see right.
difference is where it meets up at that first C shape, that first one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But you could, like I said, you could leave this short, or if you're doing it on purpose. Well, no, you could leave it short on purpose, or do that, leave a space, and then fix it afterwards. So anyway, well, let's just get to it because we're halfway done. Oh my gosh, everybody else is halfway done because that's how we work. All right, stop sharing and start doing, and I will learn from my mistake. Well, it wasn't a mistake this morning. I will work with black ink, not white ink, because it was hard to see. Now it's better, but usually it takes a minute to dry, and I do want to use something different. Okay, tan. There we go. No mistakes. That's right, Tarla. No mistakes. But if I'm sharing how to do it, it is helpful to see. Oh, let's do okay. Pink on tan. That works. Okay. Because yeah, you can see that plenty good. All right. So as I mentioned, I'm eyeballing the middle spokes. Ellie says, details, Heather, details. I know. Details, schmetails, right? I kind of like working with the PN. Is it on something like this, or all right. Oh no, look at how that worked out.
Did you put the things in?
Yes.
They're already way up there.
They're way up there, but I can put them in again. There's one. And two. Okay. Oh, and Jen says using the pencil to start the lines helped. Well, that
We'll forgive you this time.
Allie says in all, for those watching later, Allie says in all caps, Jennifer, with an exclamation for shame. Oh, and those that are newish to Zentangle, and especially to us, in the method, let me start these secondary lines as I'm talking. Oh, and that's why I can't see, because I didn't move my light. Oh, amazing. So the joke is, I mean, because in the method that is Zentangle, there's no rulers, no erasers, because there's no, well, there are rulers, I suppose, in life.
But there
but
are pencils.
Yeah, there are pencils, yes, but no erasers, because we don't get, there's no eraser in life, so that's why they don't put it in the kit. Oh, looks neat. That looks neat, just like that. Well, it's good, Joyce, that I have just started then. So there we go. Because she's already gone awry. But save it so that way you can finish going awry and see what you create. Because there's no mistakes.
I was trying to do it without instructions on my little wood thing, but then I found I just went back. I mean, it worked out okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Now I'm ready.
So
next step.
Yeah. So this one, is just picking a spoke to start, and it doesn't matter. And I'm doing just one big one. I find it's hard to just do a spiral like this the way I want to do it. Oops, and I went over there. But so that's why I'm just, turning my tile, and you can air hollow bow if you need to, but I'm also working really hard to keep this bigger instead of, having it go down too quick. But that's just because that's the way I want to do it. We had some that, the spiral just went down real quick. You didn't have like a couple of rotations, and it still works out just fine. We worry too much. We need not. Although I do find myself having a trouble. All right, how do I get this to the center? But you just figure a way, make it up. It's all good. All right. Then, as I mentioned, going backwards one. So here's where I started, going to the one behind it. Same thing, except you just want to make sure that as you're pulling this one in, that it's lower. A thought that you could do is, if you wanted to set a little mark here that says, all right, I want to make sure to aim for that, you could.
That is where you want to aim?
Huh? No, for the second one. Because we're coming down, and this one we're continuing around. The second part of the spiral, or the second spiral. Look. And make sure I'm staying in the right. Let's see. What? Staying in the right place. There was something I was saying that I was going to finish. I can't remember. Oh, I was talking about the jokes. And so while this, so while this is, it's sort of a tangle. If it has the elemental strokes, it has, well, it only really has, I guess you could call it one elemental stroke. So that follows the guidelines that Rick and Maria had set, which is just a curve line. But there are a lot of steps. And so, where I'm getting at is, if you're doing the method, I wouldn't use, rulers, erasers, all of that. But Zentangle inspired art, like we're doing now, is completely different. All of that just to say that. Okay. Then, so once you have your second spiral, I'm kind of hesitating and going slow on purpose, just in case. And the chat is quiet, so everybody is hard at work. And nobody's, so if you have a question, do put it in there, because I can always start over if it need be. This one, and this is where I say, if you wanted to put a little mark, because this line, this tip, we want it to come and look like it's hollow bow there. You could, though, start and do it backwards from the way I was thinking, which, if you didn't know what I was thinking anyway. Other people probably like, well, that makes complete sense to me to do it that way. you know, if you want it to line up there, we'll just start there and then end here. But then there is the other thing, right? Of sometimes we draw away from us and some things we draw towards us. There's all of that. Okay. And you know, I mean, this looks kind of cool just as it is, but we wouldn't want to stop there. Okay, I think this one I'm gonna try to curve these. So I'm gonna use the takeoff and land. So tracing over this a little bit, and then curving it and bringing it down, hollow bowing under everything I come in contact with, like that. And then the same thing on the top. And like that. Well, hi Wendy. Oh, and the step outs are not too far up. And if you need Lavender's brain hurts. And again, if anybody needs me to start over or something, let me know. And Wendy, if you look at it and go, oh my gosh, yeah, please start over, let me know. All right, so taking this. Because it's pink and because I round them, it could look like bunny ears. And whoa, I made that one really wide, but luckily I have enough room. All of a sudden my pen was going rogue. It is Halabow to the extreme, yes. Although we have done one worse. I should always have that handy. I will see if I can find it quickly. Oh, Jen says our time goes too fast, and then she puts in parentheses when I'm goofing off and chatting. Well, that's true. Even when we're not. All right, let's see. I'm not. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, don't ever do that one again.
It starts off innocent like that. It's a beautiful tangle. I don't think I wrote the name on the back either. It's a Zentangle tangle. This is how it starts. And this is how you can have fun with it. That was, yeah, that gives me a headache looking at it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Circus. Yes. Spelled the way Tarla has it with an X. Yes. I was going to say it and then I thought, oh, I'm probably going to be wrong. All right, let's finish this here. You know, you could too with this the next time you do it. Did you? Well, no. I'm sorry. Yeah, you couldn't. So you could leave the spokes short, so that way you have extra room to play. But you do need them for other things. So, well, that last one is a little goofy. And there we go. There we go. All right. Huh. Let's red. I don't know if I well. Hmm. because I'm apparently in the. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, dark pink. Depends on the brand. That's Pink Matter Lake. Okay, that does not look like dark pink to me. I kind of like this. All right, there we go. Do I have? Apparently not. All right, I'm experimenting with my playing. Oh, it's not a disadvantage, but thinking of how to play with it afterwards, the nice thing about having these, having them pointed is we kind of connected the lines for shading. That was, Mom's idea, and it was neat. Well, hi, Aussie assistant. Oh my goodness, was there a link that was bad? Because I'm pretty sure I changed them all. Oh, Bonita is asking, saw mechanical colored pencils yesterday at Joann's. Has anyone ever used something like that? Don't know what brand it was. Oh, well, that was it from the email or from? I'm just curious. And let's see, and we'll put in the chats again. Oh, Jen is taking care of that, putting the link in. Thank you, Jen. Oh, on Facebook. Oh, well, I thought I did, but good team. Thank you. I'll just check for. I don't see any hollern. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you made it. Yes. Well, you know what? Because I feel like it. Let's see. Oh no, let's do one. I need to have a collection apparently. Ooh, I'll do that since it's handy.
But you're starting over?
Yeah, I'll start over because that way I can, just in case.
So that's so she can have more unfinished ones to play with in her spare time.
Yes. Yes. Well, it is getting to be flying season, so I need to have things when I go to the flying field. Not that I didn't already have a big batch of ones to finish. And so it's an Aussie assistant. Because usually, well, it's nice that you're here with us on Tuesday our time, Wednesday your time. That's nice. All right.
I was going to say it's either really late at night or early in the morning.
And sometime when I work on black, I'm going to just grab a different color that works on black and do it. Because it's like white is the go-to. And like, that's it in my head. So, well, we're glad that you're here. I said you didn't quit your job just for us, did you? Because if you did, then you have to adjust what you wrote for the book. You're a Tangle addict when.
Yeah, you quit your job just so you can Zentangle.
Oh, well, good. Well, we're glad that that you've decided to spend your part of your day off with us. And for those that didn't see it, as I'm I'm starting over. I'm not necessarily explaining, but so if anybody needed to see, I don't know how many spokes I have. I didn't count. I just filled.
You have 6.
Lavender says, "Is that a thing? Because if it is, my notice is being handed in first thing in the morning." Well, that's up to you. No, but you have to. Oh, Allie says, "I just text." You just text your boss. No, but we do need to have something so that way then you can afford the habit, though. That's the
Yes, that
challenge.
yeah. Just work enough to afford your Zentangle habit,
Yeah.
'cause you know those enabler alerts.
Hmm. Oh, I just thought I could have done this in a different color because I just got done complaining about myself not using a different color, but it's too late now. I could fill it in with a different color. I'm working for pencils. Yeah, we'll work. Yeah, we'll work for pens and pencils.
Now, back in the day when I worked at that craft store for 18 years,
Yes.
if I knew what I know now then, man, would I
Woo!
have had a good time. I would have just ordered every Zentangle thing I could think of, and I would have gotten an employee discount, and I've given
Ah,
classes and keep the extra supplies, and because nobody wants an open package of this and that.
well, no, heavens no.
I mean, we are using some of the same supplies that I, bought for the store.
True. All right, got that one. Wait, let's see. Okay, wait, I gotta go back in the chat. Uh oh, Allie says, "I'll just text my boss. I'll move in with Tom," and then uh and I'm Tarla writes, but I think it's Carla. What about Carla? And Allie says, "Carla stays, of course." And then Carla says, "Phew, thanks." But I knew I could bribe Tom by offering to bring my current Tangle supplies. Oh,
You
let's see.
guys live oceans apart, not oceans,
Well,
states apart.
yeah. Let's see. Who has let's see. Large lakes apart, yeah. Um Benita, who has pens at oh, it's not sure how long Joanne's. Not sure how long the sale was, but pens were 40% off yesterday. Woo! Always good to just, stay on those sales. But I've gotten good about I don't think I get texts from them anymore either. I think I must have removed that. It's like I don't need the extra temptation. All right, second one here coming. I just think I have to use what I got.
Well, it helps to clean and organize
And
because
you
then you'll
find
find you have a whole bunch that you didn't know that you had. Oh, so that's where those were.
oh, let's see. Um Lavender says, "Oh good, we'll all bunk with Tom and bring supplies to help pay the rent." Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny. How much you charge? Oh wait, we have to come up with a new thing. It's not an Airbnb, it'll be uh
A
I
Zen
don't know.
B&B.
Air I don't know that would I would say TNT though, because that sounds like something else. So tangles and tangles. How much will you charge for a night stay? Oh well, that'll be 3 jelly rolls and a micron.
I found 2 Microns that still work up in my junk area.
Oh, good.
So see, it's worth cleaning every once in a while. Of course, I found a handful of other pins that didn't work, and I did put them aside. I didn't throw them in the wastebasket yet because it
See
was
if you
out of my
can
reach, but
see if you can rescue them.
no.
Oh, just because it was out of your reach.
Oh no, yeah, yeah. I mean, these are just some felt markers that no name brand, that
Okay,
need to be discarded.
gotcha.
Yeah, the wastebasket was. I mean, I could have thrown them. I might have hit them, but hit it. I don't
Aussie assistant says y'all can move to Oz. She's got 4 bedrooms. All right. And she's got
know.
Charlotte's taken up. Okay. Oh, and Ellie says you also have spiders the size of your face.
Yeah. Plus other things.
Right, right.
You're the only pleasant thing there.
Well, but kangaroos are cute.
Koalas are
They're
cute.
cute. Aussie assistant says, I can't say it while I'm laughing. Says that's funny coming from a gator. Oh, gators don't eat spiders. Okay. No.
My favorite show when it's
Let's
on
see.
is Down Under Opal Hunters.
Mm.
Love watching that show.
I don't know. Today I'm thinking well, we do have our own show, especially when I post it. I remember some guy early on, and I can't remember. Oh, it was one of the first ones that we did, and I posted, and he said something about that we needed to go on the road because we were a hoot, you and I.
I remember that. Yeah.
All of a sudden I'm thinking, well, one could go a little bit rogue if one wanted to, when in doing this part. And well, and I think that's because if you look at Theresa's website, she has these in like families, and so I'm thinking, so I think some of it is her playing, and she names the different ones, and you know. Well, wait, we should wait and see. Are people new to us? Are they still here? We haven't run anyone off, have we? Nope. I still see Allison on, and
Yeah, it does pay to check every once in a while.
wait.
Are you still here?
Oh, and wait a minute. Oh, and it was. Oh no, we lost June. Oh no. But you never know. Something could have happened. It's all right. Or she said, this is too much. We do like to have fun while we tangle. We get the added benefit of the laughter. And I don't believe that it negates at all the meditative benefit, because I still can feel relaxed. I mean, because sometimes just the laughing will do that. I think personally I like this best with them pointed so far. um well, it could be, and you just never know. It could be the tangle. Like, oh, I don't know. Oh, I like it on the black. So neat. Oh, okay, Sandy. Well, welcome. I just finished a second one here, so it's really, it's not as difficult as it looks, the result. So, and what do we have here? It's like what, 7-minute warning, something like that. And Jen, oh, the laughing internal jogging. I like that. Good. We should, yes, laugh more. Okay. Now, nah. It is, laughter is the best medicine, Lavender. I totally agree. And that's why we get to do a lot of it. Let's see. Allie says, what did you do Tuesday night? Oh, I worked on my 6-pack at Tangle class with internal jogging. Oh, Allison says this one will require a bit more practice for her. Well, yeah, that's why it's tough Tangle Tuesday.
Well, and that's how you learn when you want to really practice it.
Yeah, yeah.
Or forget it.
Right. And then, as things happen, let's see. Aussie assistant asked, do I get extra point for doing a 20-minute version? Yes. And Charlie says, yeah, 5 extra Tangle bucks for Aussie assistant. And Jen said, and we're talking about the laughter. And Jen says, yeah, try marriage without it, right? Sense of humor is necessary to get through life. It is.
Yes.
Especially
And
when you
it's
can laugh
also
at your spouse.
important to laugh while the other person is angry.
Yeah.
That helps a lot.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you laughing at? That's not funny. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well. Cheryl's laughing online. Oh, it is. Could do this on a translucent tile next. Okay, well, no. Oh, see, yeah, we need to have a prize wall. To have our Tangle Bucks at TangleCon this year. Yeah. Oh, and Kathy says, may not help, but certainly fun. This is true. Let's see. All right. So Cheryl, I'm gonna go ahead and mute you there. I wasn't sure if you were laughing along out loud with us, and then I'm not sure that I'm like, well, maybe you hit it on accident. So, because that happens. All right, and now I'm just saying, I'm like going, okay, now what to do? I was playing on my earlier one. I was using this tinted graphite pencils because it's one of those need to play more with the toys that I have. And I did it light, on the one side for shading, and then decided to do it dark here, and with the water pencil just to kind of bring it down. That's what I was doing when we started, and I stuck my finger in it. But because you work so far, and then you gotta let it dry, or work so that way you can not put your fingers in it. But I kind of like how that turned out so far. I'm just debating on what I want to do with the rest. Oh, I know. I think I know. In the what? 4 minutes. Oh,
4 minutes.
Sandstone, soapstone. Oh, but if I do this, if I do this like we did the shading, because it doesn't matter. Because this, and especially with, all of the, overs and unders, lots of places for, oh no, uh, for shading. Jen says, last week I was laughing so hard, my smartwatch detected a hard fall and tried to call 911. Okay. Could you imagine if it succeeded, then you have to explain? Well, sorry. That was a good laugh then, man. Yeah, it would be hard. It's like, yeah. Feeling like I want to use some kind of color with this, but I just don't know what yet. And
How about when in doubt, don't.
this is true. I could do that too. Find my white Tortillion. Nope. Man, do I have to get a new one? Oh, no, there it is. I probably didn't need to bring that down as far as I did, but it's okay. Oh, I just like that. Oh, I know what I was thinking. But maybe I'll do it on a different one because I was thinking it's, oh, and I like the, 1 minute. I love the fancy fescues and the proofing on the outside.
I was thinking of doing some zinger, but I don't know for sure.
Oops, I'm off the thing there. Okay, let me move. I do like it. Yeah, because I was thinking printemps inside. It's time. Oh, look at all of this gorgeousness. Oh my gosh. Oh, love it. Oh my goodness. Wow. And oh, sometimes I get an idea in my head and I like it when people do it and you didn't even know I was thinking, well, I wonder what that would look like. Oh, man. Oh, and Aussie assistant, yeah, you do get bonus points for doing a 20-minute version. And added, I forget what that the other tangle, forgetting what that was called. Looks like a galaxy. I can't remember if that's it. All right, we'll keep them coming. And let me get my thing ready. New. Oh, don't feel like a novice at all. No, no, no. Where's yours? Wait. Oh, we don't have 2 pages, so it's not in alphabetical order. But yeah, I mean, open up webcam, put it on, or email it to me. There we go. Oh, Allison. I always say, let us be the judge. That is gorgeous. All right, hold them steady. I think this is it. And let me see if I got it good. I did. Woo, awesome. Okay, So now we'll all shut off our webcams and I will share screen. There we go.
And oops, I did get it finished.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. All right. Oh, I want to, yes, stop my webcam. That's what, yeah, that's what I was doing. And
I knew
raise
it
this.
was something we were doing. Oh my goodness.
I know. And look at, you know,
Is it only
no,
one page tonight?
yeah,
Today?
just one page. It's gorgeous. Oh, they are all amazing. Yeah, Allison, yeah, usually we say when, it's like we say, we'll be the judge of, whether somebody thinks theirs is not good or not. And yours is fantastic. I love it. Oh, it looks like you used some shiny pencils too, or pens or something, because it looks like
Whose are you looking at?
Allison's. Let me get this thing
Oh,
back
it's
on
not
here.
alphabetical. That's
Yeah.
why
No, it's not alphabetical. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way for me to do it. It does it automatically when there's more than one page, but well, since I'm down at the bottom, we'll just go the bottom up because it's good to change things up. And look at Sharon's. Look at how metallic-y that is.
Yeah, very much so.
Wow.
Looks like silver ribbon entwined.
Yes. And
Deep.
the one little fescue that's not near the orb, right up here at the top, it looks like it's a critter, but I don't think it is because there's not fescues by each one, but it looks like a little snail. Oh, and DD Zenning for art, very cosmic. I love it. And you two did that. Well, like somebody did this morning.
Oh yeah,
Adding that curve line here, which makes it look like the Tangle Phi Cop sort of, but it gives it a whole different.
chunkier look. A lot of
Yeah,
depth. A more solid look.
yeah, very cool. And I like all the spirals in the background and the therefores. That's really neat. And look at Diane Rochal's.
Oh, I like the way she made the spiral look like a rounded.
Oh, what a great idea!
It really looks like it's threaded through there.
Yeah. Oh, June. Oh, you came back. Well, we're glad that we thought, because we were getting quite silly. But you'll get to hear the replay. We're like, oh no, she either left us because we were too silly or it was the tangle. We didn't even think it would be the internet. We should think that first. No, but I like that in Diane's, creating it, making it look like a tube. Oh, so smart. Then it makes me think it's like very Jetsons-y.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. Both of them are neat, and I like that the filling in behind the section, because as I was looking at the one on the black, I was like, I want to put something behind there, and I'm glad that some of you did, because that way I see what it looks
Well,
like.
look at how Kathy filled hers in.
Oh, that is amazing.
Well, she even filled in the spiral, so it looks
Yeah,
the
it looks like
spiral
a starfish hugging a shell, hugging a
yes,
nautilus.
or like I say, a six-legged octopus from the back.
That's right. Yeah, yeah, because the orbs look like tentacles. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. And look at Colleen's spiral.
Oh my gosh,
Wow,
she went spiral crazy.
that is amazing. Oh, and I like the shading too on the outsides.
Hmm.
Just add some motion and whatnot.
And
And
Mel,
then Mel,
she's
oh,
back to her paper plates, but look at what she did to the spiral.
yes,
There's lace going through. Is that lace
laced, yeah.
going through it?
And then the decorations on the end, on the tips of the
Oh yeah. Oh
parts going
cute.
on. And then
I'm
what
not.
looks like little critters.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't put little faces because those look like little pixies,
Yeah.
little pixie hats.
Oh my gosh, so
And
cute.
Aussie needs to send hers because that's very pale.
Yeah. But hers was the 20-minute version, so
Oh, okay.
because she jumped in late. Oh my gosh. And I like Phil's that
Looks like she was using sparkly
yeah.
metallic-y pens too. They're fun.
Yeah, did what I was thinking. Instead of grabbing the white always with when I'm using a black, I mean, even though it is nice, but have to do that. That is just gorgeous. And Lynn's, wow. Oh, look at all the aura-ing that she did in between all of the little sections and
Yeah,
around the outside very lightly. Almost looks like pencil, but
it does look like pencil.
so neat. Oh yeah, yeah. So Diane said hers was moving, so it was a little blurry. Oh my gosh! And then Rosemary's. Wow.
Hers looks like
Oh,
tubular glass ones.
yeah. Yeah. So pretty. And I like the background too.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a half
Half
um
cheesecloth.
yeah, half cheesecloth. But it's so neat. Ah, so pretty. And then Jen's. Ah, well, so many of them. It's just like my eyeballs just like it's like I'm just following the lines where they go. That's like that arm and arm book that because that's what I used to do with that. I was like I would just follow the lines because they would just go all over the place. It's like where is this going to take me? I don't know, but just so pretty and nice aura-ing too around the outside of that.
But that really looks like a nautilus.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the way it's positioned, maybe with that main point, sometimes that gives it a different look too, where you
True.
put it.
Yeah. So neat. And love Kim's. I like it with the bead line and then some perfing, some dots in the loops. And too having the different colors that is neat or a tangle inside. Oh, they're all gorgeous. And look at Joyce's.
Her shading is really good too.
Oh, yes. And then the shading in the corners, because you did that on one other one. It just
Yeah,
makes it,
I like doing that. It anchors the whole thing.
yeah,
It gives
so
it
pretty.
purpose.
And then look at Allie's. And Allie,
She
what?
went wild, wild, wild. What is that
Yeah,
around the edge? Is that a tangle or something she just made up?
yeah, Allie, tell us, because I was going to ask that too. It seems like I've seen, so or
At first, it looked like,
Dragonair. No,
yeah, it
it may
reminded
be.
me of that.
Yeah, but it's just C
Dragon
shapes.
wing. Is that
Yeah.
that tangle, or is that just what Shulamit thinks it looks like?
Oh, let's see. Oh,
Whatever it is, it's
I'm not up on the chat. I moved it back.
oh,
Um.
oh, it's just the impression. She
Oh,
got the gives her the impression that it's whatever it is. It's a neat addition to it.
yeah. I'll have to bug her later. Well, and I said she might be gone already, but Allison said thank you for the best hour of my day. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Because that if I scroll up and then you leave it there, then it just stays there and you're it's missing. Um, okay, June. Well, we'll hope to see you on Thursday for more fun. It won't be as hard as this one, but yeah, Allie,
Or
that is just cool.
hopefully it won't be.
Hopefully, I do my best. And yeah, and Tom and Carla's, I love the both of them.
Yeah, Shulamit didn't share.
Oh no, she didn't. But I like how Tom has the spiral just in the black but thickened.
Oh,
That's neat.
yeah.
Look
And
at
then
all that.
each of the loops is multicolored.
Yeah,
You have one of those pens that starts to write in different colors. That's almost what it looks like.
yeah.
Oh,
And Carla's, I like starting with the one color but darker, as it goes to the center, and then working its way out, which then gives the impression that
wait
it's
a minute.
one thing.
Oh, one, two,
Oh, he
three,
used colored
four,
pencils.
five,
Okay.
six, seven, eight. Tom has 8 loops. Not well. Wait.
Yeah. Well, 7 loops, but in the
First one,
yeah,
and
8 straight.
Carla only has 5. Did he steal one of your loops?
Overachiever. He did. Oh, but they're all so gorgeous. How fun. And I don't know if I should even ask. Easier than it looked like it was going to be, or
I think it's easier than it looks,
yeah.
but it does take concentration.
Oh,
And
Carla didn't find this one very hard. Good. Yeah. Yeah.
well, that's because she only did 5 loops. She needed to do 6. Then she would have been in trouble.
Oh, and Dee Dee found it hard. And also, oh, yeah, doing it in 20 minutes, yeah, kind of, yeah. Yeah. It's one, the result is so neat. Although, Dee Dee, you did do some extra, putting the extra line in and all that. It was just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Oh, wait, let's see.
Oh, 10 minutes. That's why Shulamit didn't. She's only been in the last 10 minutes.
Well,
let's see, what is
we're glad you're here and glad that we uplifted you.
But you tune in on time when you're in that funk.
Yes, just make yourself. Easy to say, I know. Oh, because yeah, it's hard when you get into those. Yeah, it is therapeutic. I mean, besides all the goofing around, we had some serious goofing around, Shulamit. You'll just have to watch the replay. It's good. And speaking of that, we'll say bye to the recording.